So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our one video of the month. That's basically how my channel is right now, folks. But don't worry, look, I'll talk about this after we've dissected this little bit of UFL gameplay. I'm still around, folks. I know I haven't been streaming. I haven't been putting out content. I haven't been playing eFootball. I haven't done career mode. I haven't done anything. So we'll talk about that. I've been working a lot with my main job, which is obviously cut down the hours I can spend on videos. And honestly, folks, just nothing is grabbing me by the gonads. You know what I mean? Like, eFootball's eFootball. Okay, gameplay's all right, but there's not a whole lot to do. And then you guys know my, the way I am with FIFA. I can't stand the gameplay of FIFA. I think I'm going to be putting that out, by the way, an esport, because I did the esports for eFootball. I want to show you guys how FIFA looks played by pros, and it looks like a bag of steaming poop. But it just looks, I don't know what's going on with gaming. It's just gone backwards, it seems like. Well, football games. But anyway, UFL. Maybe UFL is going to change the way we play games in the future. I don't know, but this is a very early build, right? So I do give the company credit. They're being very transparent, very honest about what they're putting out, what's happening, what's going on with the game. And we actually get to look at it in some raw footage. So here it is. So this is the second half of one of their playtest matches that was running in January of 2023. Now remember, it is running on the Unreal Engine. So it's running off the same engine. This is the exact same engine that eFootball is running off of. FIFA has its own terrible engine, but it is running off the same engine as eFootball. So you could make a comparison, but we're not going to make a comparison because there's no point. It is still alpha, and alpha is a long way away from being finished. The main thing I'm looking at here, right, there is commentary also in the ear hole. If you guys want to listen to that, go and watch the original video. I'm not worried about the commentary. I'll turn it off anyway, if I'm being honest. But I'm looking at dribbling, first of all. How does the ball and the player itself dribble with the ball at his feet or at their feet? Is it glued to his foot, or is there a little bit of separate identity between the two, which is exactly what you want in a football game? And that's why I can't play FIFA, because the dribbling is an absolute mess. And I've spoken about this many, many times. Also, the pace of the game. How quick is it? You know, how is... there's some skill moves for you. How's the AI, right? There's all little things that we could look at, but I will say, I don't think it looks bad, honestly. I do think there's a lot of potential with this game, considering it's the first football game this company have made. Look, you've even got cutscenes right there, and look at the transition here. Beautiful. One thing to the next, flows nicely, and then that was a little bit of a mix-up, but you can see that was just, you know, the programming of the AI still needs to be refined a lot. But I do like the pace. I mean, yeah, they could slow it down a little bit more. I don't know if you guys remember, but they did state that UFL isn't trying to be a pure sim football game, okay? But it's also not going to be like fully arcade. Of course, it's going to have its arcade moments. I mean, eFootball still has it. I would still class eFootball as being the ultimate realistic football game if you want to play one right now, because there is nothing else. Like, there just isn't. But UFL, it certainly looks like it's got some promise. Like, the camera angle you're looking at right now, it looks like they're basically using the dynamic wide custom, which is one of my favorites. It works. It looks good. The pitch itself looks nice. I will say that much. And graphically, it's hard to go on the graphics because this is only 1080p. I mean, I've bolstered it up to 2K, but it isn't. But it's only 1080p, you know what I mean? So, to look at the graphics, I do think this game is going to look better than eFootball. I really do. From a screenshot I saw a while ago, when they actually showed a view of the TV and what they showed with this game, it did look like a really nice, vibrant, polished game. And I do think a company like this, they're not going to half-arse it in the graphics department. The Unreal Engine is a good engine, right? It's very well coded. It's very well done. I do feel like, yeah, this game is going to look very, very good once it's been, you know, completely polished. But overall, folks, I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of movement from the AI itself. This is obviously 1v1, right? You've got human versus the human opponent. They're using the little arrow. This is something that I want Konami to do. I don't really like those little chip balls that are too FIFA-like for me. But I do like the arrow underneath the players where there isn't a massive circle, Konami. Okay? Just give us an arrow. That's all I want. And in that way, it doesn't take up my whole screen. You'll have a look at the net physics as well. There is a goal in this game. So you'll get to see the net physics. And yes, they're all right. They're pretty good. Konami, take a leaf out of their book. Sort your life out. But yeah, let me know what you guys make of it. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible. Considering this is an alpha build, and I know people will come in here and say, oh, it looks like a PS2 game, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't care less, to be honest. Just give me something that I can enjoy, something to do. Remember, this is free to play, which means every single person, including yourself, are going to give this a bash at some point. Look at that. Nice little replay there of him actually getting the ball out the net quickly and just getting on. It's a nice flow to it, isn't it? And we'll go back and look at some of this stuff afterwards to slow it down, because I do want to look at the net physics a little bit more. But honestly, folk, like this there, I don't like that. Those little flicks. Too arcadey for me liking. But still, not bad. I think this game's got potential. I really do. And I do like the dribbling. It does look a lot slower than FIFA, but not as slow as eFootball, I'd say, when it comes to the dribbling. So you're kind of getting that fine margin there. But yeah, I would like to see how this game also plays on manual, if there's an option to play on full manual. Oh, please, I really just wish someone would create... This is my dream. A full-fledged, realistic football game with, like, no assists that you just have to learn and master yourself. That one day, that dream might become a reality, but not right now. And honestly, maybe not, because of the way the world and gaming has kind of gone and evolved. No one has any patience anymore, right? Everyone wants to play the mobile games, pick up and play, and just get on with it. No one wants to learn anything, but maybe one day we can dream. But we're into the final 10 minutes here. It's 3-1, so at least we get to see some goals. You can't really see the crowd too much, so you can't say too much about that. Obviously, you've got the Strikers Inc. ad boards. You've got the electronic ad boards, which are nice as well. But I will say, overall, I like the dribbling the most from what I've seen. There are still those... yeah, FIFA-type passes. And look, I'm going to talk about FIFA a lot, folks, okay? I can't stand FIFA. I've come to this conclusion now where I just can't play the game. And it really is beyond embarrassing, some of the mechanics in that game to where it is. But people still play it. So what do I know, right? But that's my opinion. I can't play it. Maybe you guys can. But yeah, if this game looked anything like FIFA, I would give it an automatic pass. Straight off the bat. But if we did a comparison, and we might do a comparison video for fun, to show you the difference, you will automatically see that the dribbling in this game is a lot better than FIFA's. And I haven't even played it. Right there, he's phoning the missus, telling her he's just scored a goal. Wendy, I've scored. Beautiful. So yeah, there's another goal. 3-2. Now, how does the defending work? That's one thing we don't know. I don't know how robust the defending will be, how automated defending will be. It doesn't seem super automated, actually. When you kind of watch this, and we've played eFootball, right? That's a very automated game when it comes to defending. Like, you really don't have to do much. You can just press L2, match up, to be honest, and they do half the work for you. Or you can just ask the player to close you down. But having a look at the defending here, and watching them kind of just defend, it does look a little bit harder. Almost like you got to get that ball spot on. He's doing some tricks and flicks. There it is. Sticks the old foot in. But I do think if you're going to go the fully automated route with defending, it will make the game a lot faster. Whereas if it's not like that, then you know, it's going to be much better. What are we looking at here? A couple of replays. Referees just standing there. Oh, they're showing the bugs and stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, see, the referee's still just playing with himself. All right, well, let's go back a little bit. So there's the net physics, as you can see, for that goal right there. A lovely little chip. I mean, they looked all right. The ball kind of came in and came out. But yeah, a nice little dink ball. There was another goal somewhere else. Where do we score that goal? Right here. So let's have a look at that. You can see the defending here as he's sort of played that through ball. Defenders all over the place. And then he just cuts inside and smashes it in. But, yeah, the net physics are still there. So, I mean, net physics are net physics. I'm going to sit here all day and talk about them. But at least they're enhancing those. And I will say, it looks all right, folks. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say this is mind-blowingly going to blow you away. But it's an alpha, pre-alpha build. And I will say I have a lot of promise. I think there's potential for this game. You know, it's going to be free to play. We're all going to play it at the end of the day. Let's not get excited that we're not. We are. We're going to try it because that's the whole point of free to play. But it's nice to see that they're working on it, UFL, and they're showing us what they're working on. And I will say this game has come a long way from what we saw last year. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts below. As always, regarding my content as well, folks, look, I haven't been streaming. I apologize. I want to be back this week, Friday, hopefully, and start streaming again. Football Manager is going to happen. That's going to be the next series I do on this channel and one I stick with because, no, I can't play FIFA. I've told you this already. I said I was going to try and carry on with the career mode. I can't. I can't do it. I just can't play that game. And then eFootball will stream as well, of course. But we will start a Football Manager series with Manchester United, and we're just going to put that out. And then, obviously, touch base with eFootball as well. And kind of go from there. Me and Barry from eFootball Universe, or PES Universe, we're discussing a few things as well. So, look, I'm not going anywhere, folks. Don't worry about it. I'm still here. I'm here to stay. I've just kind of been taking a back seat. And, yeah, just bored of football games, really. Because they're not in a good position, are they? But anyway, let me know your thoughts below of this one. It is some alpha gameplay, so don't be too harsh. But I will say I like the dribbling. I like the tempo. And I think the defending definitely looks like it's not going to be super automated. But there's a lot of time to go, folks. So anything can happen from now till launch. I don't know when this game is looking to launch. I mean, having a header from there is quite funny. No one is trying to head that from there, lads. So those things are going to be sorted out, but they're not a biggie. Anyway, let me know yours below. We will be back this week with some stuff. I have plans, but yeah, streaming is going to be the main thing once we get back to it. And then we'll be putting out Football Manager. And I just need a series that I'm going to stick with. But, you know, that's like trying to get me to... I don't know. What do I have a hard time of doing? Sticking with things. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Anyway, till next time, subscribe for more. Phone the missus and take care.